Hey, this is Scott. Congrats, your ebook is on the way to your inbox. And right now you have all the information and practices to best navigate the 5 relevant landmines executives need to avoid that enable them to elevate their degree of influence and impact, especially in the first 30 days when taking on more responsibility, a new business unit, division, company, or new job. But the big questions on the minds of my clients are, how do I get measurable changes in the next 30 to 100 days with the performance and impact of my team, with my income, with my personal brand, and position myself for a higher role? Because if I can do that, I'll step into a higher role in the company, I can shift the perception of me in the minds of my peers who I want to influence, and I can be the leader I know I can be. Well, I solved this. Today I have a wonderful opportunity for you. If you want to see, just like 96% of my clients that have achieved 20 to 100% increases in income, getting a new role with a bigger promise, and the impact that they want as a result, I have a special offer that you can only get on this page called the Executive Execution Blueprint, which comprises my proven strategies and practices inside this deep dive 3-module video training. Imagine the freedom and impact you could have if you just had this simple game-changing system with proven to work science-backed practices that get measurable changes faster and more effective. I show you step by step how I've helped my clients lead teams to execute faster with effective measurable results, increase their income, elevate their personal brand, and position themselves for a higher role in 30 to 100 days. And today, you can get 92% off the Executive Execution Blueprint. You know, my passion is helping executives create the most influence so they can have the best impact of their life, making company cultures a place where everyone thrives. Well, executives of all kinds struggle with what strategies and techniques to put their attention on to get the biggest impact to their executive performance and effectiveness with their business unit and to the next big job. With over 5,000 plus hours of coaching executives and teams globally, I see patterns, blind spots, and concerns that keep executives from being their best. And this inspired me to create this rare executive, boots on the ground, game-changing system in mastering influence, commanding greater income, and igniting your ability to lead teams to execute faster with effective, measurable results. So anytime, if you get inspired, you can click the button below and get enrolled at a special 92% off only on this page. But for right now, let me share with you the 3 steps you must know to be effective with this Executive Execution Blueprint. And you'll walk away in the next few minutes with something of value. So in step 1, module 1, we address the foundation for getting results. A, we address the traps that limit your effectiveness, because when you become more aware of these, you manage risk and it gives you more upside. And B, we focus on the anatomy of action. This gives you the laser attention and focus that produces extraordinary results. And C, you learn the skill of managing capacity. This addresses blind promises, the cancer you don't know about, that erodes execution. So if you eliminate the blindness, performance soars. In step 2, module 2 is about commitment management. And this is where you're going to build the skill in commitment management. Commitment is a secret sauce to execution. And as an executive, it's imperative that you excel here, because getting promoted is about how you are perceived to make, manage, and fulfill on a bigger promise than you currently have. Commitment management has a structure to it, the anatomy to making, managing, and fulfilling on commitments. And you'll learn and demonstrate this skill, and then learn how to coach others to do the same. Central to the secret sauce is building the skill on getting a promise you can trust and making commitments others can trust. And then finally, in step 3, module 3, it's about crucial execution, getting fast and effective measurable results. And here's where I coach you on the relevance of this executive conversation to have with people in your organization, both peers and direct reports. This is the action conversation, the most important conversation you can have in your professional world with key people on your team, and it's the key conversational skill to transforming performance. So you're going to learn it, you're going to practice it, you're going to master it. And it includes the 4 key moves and the 4 keys to impeccable listening that enable you to create impeccable execution that transforms your team. Again, step 1 will be the foundation for effective execution. Step 2 is commitment management. And step 3 is crucial execution, getting fast and effective measurable results. So click the button below and get this training for 92% off on this page. I guarantee it. If you don't like the program, I'll give you your money back. The investment is less than a night out for dinner, and it could be the key to fast-tracking better results. Get enrolled now and take on the leadership role that you've been thirsting for. Click the button below. You're still here, great. So let me tell you about a client, a Fortune 25 company's leadership team and new CEO that I coached. They were a well-established brand in the midst of a top leadership transition. Their big challenge was their product pipeline was stagnant, having basically dried up as a result of the transition that immobilized the company, and a new leadership team of players needed to work together, creating effective ways of making things happen and getting things done with speed and creativity to the marketplace. The new CEO and his team needed to think different and dare to do the uncommon. They applied these cutting-edge practices addressing their big issue with execution, and within 18 months, they were soaring with the largest pipeline of products in the history of the company, yielding hundreds of millions of dollars in impact. And then another client was a startup company with a game-changing product to give millions of people in Africa and developing countries better access to clean and safe water. They were a small management team with everyone wearing a lot of hats, experiencing a lot of breakdowns in coordination, and they found themselves unclear about priorities, and as a result, their meetings got bogged down. They took longer than needed. They were indecisive and overwhelmed. And as they implemented these strategies and practices, they got clear on commitments, decisive about their priorities, got themselves out of overwhelm, and saw results that were faster and beyond what they thought were possible. Amazing. Both companies faced extraordinary challenges, and their coordination, their mindset, and their results soared. So click the button below, get registered for the program. It's a no-brainer investment. And rather than investing thousands of dollars into a system like this, which clients assess is priceless, I'm going to make it available for a simple, no-brainer investment today of $37, because I want to accelerate my impact producing better leaders and high-performing cultures where everyone thrives. Click the button below, get enrolled in the program, and I know you'll benefit tremendously and add value to your personal brand. I'll see you inside the video training.